你好 everyone, it's me Brittany. 不然你要怎样？这是我的好朋友 Angel. Now, today's video is going to be all about the things that we noticed in the USA. We were both in America at the exact same time, but it was Angel's first time.
Yes, my first time.
So I'm really interested to chat with her today and ask her some questions about things you liked, things you didn't really like, and reverse that about Taiwan. So first off, tell me kind of your first impressions about when you went to the USA.
Okay, I went to USA. The first thing I feel surprised, they are so beautiful.
What?
Yeah, because when I go through the road, each house have a yard,
Okay.
beautiful grass, and then it's like a dream.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, it's really like a movie, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I thought you meant the people so beautiful.
No.
And I was like, no. Yeah. I think in Taiwan, I feel people always go outside.
Yep.
Like, okay, it's Friday, Saturday, weekend, we must go away from our house.
Yeah.
In the USA, people rarely travel because it's so expensive, but because they also have these houses where they can really stay and enjoy, spend time, invite family, invite friends over. I know for me, when COVID happened, I felt here it was terrible. To be in my apartment, I cannot leave,
Yeah.
there's nowhere to go, I cannot be in nature. But my family, I'm like, what are you crying about? Actually, you can just go to your yard. That sounds like a dream.
When I go there the first day, I say, oh, I want to stay here maybe a month, or I can just move to stay.
Yes. And Angel's also a Cancer, so she's like the crab who loves to stay home. So that would be perfect for you.
Really,
Yes.
really.
Yes.
They are everything.
Yes.
Yard, grass, playground.
Yep.
Every house have
Play place. Yeah. When I'm a child, we have swing set, little slide. Yes.
Yeah. Then swimming pool.
Yep. A lot of people will have swimming pools, but it's very expensive.
Really?
Yes. I think people are less likely to buy a swimming pool because the cost of living has gone up so much.
This is the first thing I feel surprised.
Yeah, and that's on my list of one thing that I prefer about the USA compared to Taiwan is I love the feeling of just being able to be in your yard. You can have your morning coffee, you have a nice view, peace, quiet. Yeah, that's one really nice thing about the USA. One. Yeah.
Something that's surprising, I like they are really close with their family.
Yeah.
Really, really close. And when I'm thinking they go to work very late, maybe 8 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I know they pick up the kids very early too.
Yep.
So I think they go to the work very early and they off the work very early too.
Yep.
But no, totally wrong. They go to work maybe at 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but they off the work maybe 4 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah, so really short, but 8 hours.
Yeah, always 8 hours. Yeah. Usually like if you work in maybe one corporation, 9 to 5. But yeah, 7 to 4 or 7 to 3 is normal.
Yeah.
Because in the USA, school, all the kids should be in school like 7:30, but then they get done with school like 2:30.
Yep.
But no naps. No, your lunch is 30 minutes. That's it for the kids. And then they always have, which is different, outside play right after lunch.
Yep. Yeah, but because Taiwan, we send to the, many schools going to send them to the cram school.
Yep.
Instead, what I went, they said a baby center.
Oh, like daycare.
Oh, daycare.
Daycare
Yes.
center, yes. Yeah.
So they send the kid to the
Daycare center, yeah.
and the daycare center take them to the school.
Mm-hmm.
And I pick them from the school to the baby center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daycare center.
Daycare center. The parents just pick them there.
Yep.
So
Yep.
just really similar. The parents still very busy around, but it's just a different name. In Taiwan, we say that a cram school or like a 安亲班.
Yep.
Yeah,
But Bushiban, Anshinban, you're learning. Daycare center, it's a lot of play.
No, they're still learning.
Not very much. I
Really?
used to work, that was one of my first jobs.
They have a dance class,
Yeah, but it's like,
a club.
it's like fun and it's not very serious. But, oh, we do music and we do math and we do games, but actually it's not very good. Yes, but also a lot cheaper, I think. Bushiban is very expensive, right?
Going to depend on what you learn.
Okay.
I think I feel the daytime is so long.
Yes. When did it get dark? Can you remember?
8, close 9 p.m.
Yep.
So
yes.
I cannot imagine. What time is it? 9. I should go to bed, but why still like
Yes. In the summer, it usually will stay light out till 8:30, 9 p.m. I felt I'm like, I'm a terrible mother. He was going to sleep like 10:30, which usually goes to sleep like 8 o'clock in Taiwan. But it's like we're all outside, we're chatting, and oh my gosh, you've got to take a shower. It's time to get ready for bed. But in the winter, do you know what time it gets dark?
4.
Yes! It's terrible. If you're a teacher and you're driving home from work, can you imagine like, okay, the night's over, it's 4 p.m. It's too sad.
Yeah.
So people feel depressed really easily in the winter.
Yeah. So they said in winter they go to work with dark.
Yes.
And they go home dark.
Yes, it's really bad. Yes, it's true. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Then the good thing is because when I went there, the people really friendly and kind, and then they have a barbecue party, and then I feel that it's really traditional.
Very traditional, like the movies, right?
Yes, so many around. Yeah, they are water sliding, they are barbecue, they are chatting, beer, everything.
Yes.
All the food.
Yeah.
So very casual.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's, I think, because like we talked about in the US, summer and warm weather and nice weather is very short. So while it is summer, they really try to every weekend have some kind of barbecue or party or some kind of activity where you can be outside, enjoy, barbecue, grill. Now, which barbecue is yummier, USA or Taiwan? Taiwan, yes. USA barbecue kind of like it tastes like barbecue.
Yeah.
Really. Taiwan is very like nice, and I feel you have more choices in Taiwan.
Yes.
Where it's like, okay, we've got vegetables, tons of meat, some seafood, things like that. USA, burgers, brats, hot dogs. It's very just meat. Yes, or corn. Sometimes corn on the cob, but not as yummy as in Taiwan. Yes. How about the other food in USA? Right?
I miss Taiwanese food when I get there the second day.
Yep, same. We ordered fried rice. We ordered fried rice because we were missing Asian food so much, and it was not. I should have saved my money because it was not as good as in Taiwan.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. So then when the second day, I asked my husband, "Can I eat something with noodles, noodles or hot soup?"
Let me ask. What was the number one food that you, like almost every meal, you're like, oh, again?
A burger.
Burger or sandwich, right? Yes, everything with bread.
Then another thing we are confused, burger and sandwich.
Okay, yes. Yeah. Burger is always hamburger.
Feel that the same.
Yes.
Because in Taiwan, sandwich is a square or the triangle.
Yes. Yes.
Instead, just like a burger.
This is really confusing with my husband because he'll always say, oh, I want the chicken burger. And I'm like, you mean the chicken sandwich? And he's like, no, in Chinese, it's all burger. I'm like, no, burger in English is always hamburger or cheeseburger. It's like McDonald's when you get the beef. I think it's beef. William, hamburger, is that pork or beef?
It's existing, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes we put chicken.
Yes, chicken, no.
Or fish.
No.
Chicken.
How about McDonald's? What is that? Beef or pork?
Oh.
This is so bad. Okay, how stupid. Yeah. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. But that was when we were in the USA for Thor, my son. I was like, for me, I'm an adult. It's easy. But for a kid, they must have vegetables and things like that to grow. Where are the vegetables? Salad, he cannot eat salad because he's just 4 years old. But in USA, a lot of kids will eat salad, but I know not healthy, so not in my family. And potato, French fry, French fry, French fry, French fries. So hard, right?
So with sandwich, there are vegetable between, but a burger, no vegetable, only meat.
Meat, cheese, yeah. Sometimes tomato.
Confused.
It's confusing. Yes, yes.
Yeah, but in stage, they usually ask, what do you like? Which cheese do you like? So you're going to pick every detail.
Yep.
In Taiwan, we say, okay, I just want this without something.
Yep.
Very easy, but instead, sometimes my husband said, you just order than me, they have to come.
Yes, yeah. I feel too that's probably why some people might feel nervous to speak English because yes, a lot of choices. And then they will ask you to double check. Do you want tomato, lettuce, pickles?
Yes.
Yeah. Onion, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, if you only know, actually, I only know, I use my translator like I do in Chinese. Okay, I want hambao. Easy hambao. Okay, easy, they just give me. Okay, whatever. In English, okay, you want the hamburger? Okay, well, what do you want on it? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah.
So I only know one cheese. Is it American cheese?
American cheese, yes. Pepper jack. Yeah.
There's so many kind of cheese,
Yes.
but I don't know.
That's another thing, cheese on everything, right?
Yeah.
I know, my mom and I, we got into a little chow cha because she said, oh, you want eggs? And I said, yeah, do you want cheese on it? No, why would I want cheese on my eggs? And she was, furious, Oh, you're so rude, But everything, cheese for breakfast, cheese for lunch, cheese for dinner, cheese for snack, cheese on everything.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. And another thing I'm very, to worry and scared about the price.
I know.
One meal going to plus 2 or 3 times.
At least.
Yeah.
Yes, every time we went out to eat, one husband, one wife, one 4-year-old child. Usually, my husband and I will share because the portions are humongous. Almost 3,000 NT. Every place. Even like not a nice, like just basic place.
Yes.
We're not going anywhere fancy. I'm not going to,
Yes.
not even like Din Tai Fung level. Like
No,
very
no,
basic.
yeah.
And you have to tip. Then you have to give them 20%. And it's awkward when they're like, here
you
you
give them
go.
so
And it's
much
like,
tips.
which one? Yes. I always just do 20% because I feel.
They write down on the receipt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have to tell you, really funny, very stupid, twice my bank sent me a notification. Did you mean to leave this much tip? Because I did over 20% because my math was so bad because I forgot. I don't have to do that in Taiwan. Twice. I feel one time 31%. And I feel, oh my gosh.
Goodness.
But because
They will be happy.
yeah, they're happy. Yeah, not me, not my wallet. Yeah. Okay. Anything you didn't like?
I didn't like the city town. It's smelly.
Yes. Very.
Really, so we should stay overnight in LA
Oh gosh.
airport
Yes.
during the midnight.
Uh.
So one of the homeless tried to speak to me because he's tried to look at me and then ask me, "Are you Japanese?" And I tried to ignore him,
Yes.
and then, but he kept asking, "Are you from Korean? Are you from China?" And then at last moment, I keep shaking my head.
Yes.
And I say no. Then he asked again, "So what do you come from?" My husband tried to ask him, can we help anything from you?
Yeah.
And then he said, "Oh, you are upset." And then he go away, smile, and turn over and look at me. I feel so scared.
Yes. When I took Richie the first time to Chicago, there were so many homeless people, and he's like, grabs my hand. He's like, "What's wrong? Why are you so nervous?" He goes, "You're more nervous here, you're home, than in Taiwan." I'm like, yes. A man, he was asking for money, and I did the same thing. Just ignore, just look ahead, keep walking. He followed me down the road, shouting at me. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Another time in Chicago, there was a homeless man, and he wanted money. He said he was hungry, so I went to McDonald's, and I ordered some hamburgers from the dollar menu. So I go, okay, I went to go take it to him because I don't want to give them money because we don't know where the money will go. I don't know if it's gonna help them or they will use it to hurt themselves. I go to give him the hamburger and he has his private out and he's peeing everywhere and I just, oh my gosh, and he's just like, leave it there, and I just quickly drop it and run away.
Ooh.
Very scary. Yes.
So one of that girl who is the airport service, she remind us to stay safe in the airport because the airport is so busy and terrible. What I'm thinking, because I'm not there yet, I'm thinking because there are too many people in the airport. No, the important and horrible is the homeless.
Yes, it's so sad. But actually, I feel California has a lot of homeless because it's warm all year round. So they don't have to hide out from the cold. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but Arnold is not naughty. He drink beer every single.
Yes, you can.
And then he enjoy with the shots.
Oh my, where it's like the ski and then people take it and then they will glue the shot glass and then you and your friends can hold it and 1, 2, 3.
Together?
Yes, yes.
Maybe they will try it.
Next time, yes, yeah. Actually, my husband too, actually he woke up every morning and drank beer. First thing he drank.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel you are too free. Actually, Americans, we're not like that. But, you know, he's on vacation. That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of choices too. And I feel...
And then they are cheaper than Taiwan. I say.
Yes! Yes. Very.
They're only $10
Yes.
NT.
Yep. Even champagne. Here, maybe like one, like maybe if it's a special holiday, we will get like Moët, which is like very like nice, you know, whatever. But it will be like, I don't know, 3,000 NT. In the USA, less than 1,000 NT, which I feel, But that's probably why, you know, Americans, they come to Taiwan and they're always very crazy, like to drink a lot. You know, don't you feel this? Foreigners always like drink all the time, party. But I think because our culture, because you see it everywhere. You know, not a good thing. So, would you ever go back to the USA?
Yeah. And then I want to stay maybe 3 months.
Oh, I love it.
I want to stay. I like to stay in town to enjoy their life.
Yes.
Not just like a visitor.
No. And I think because too, why you also like the town more, because different than Taiwan. Taiwan, we have so many big cities. Every place has a big city. Even like, I can think of like Huatan, Zhenghua. Not like a huge city, but still gives you that city feeling.
Yes.
But the town more slow. You feel like you're in the movies, really. Yes, yeah.
So we usually take a walk on the street. Yeah.
For
very
sure.
Casual, not very busy around. And there another thing that usually when I take a walk, they usually have a
sidewalk. Yep, every place has sidewalk.
Yeah,
which is so nice. Yeah, very nice. Okay, next time you need to come to my hometown, okay?
Yes.
Promise? Go go. Okay. Yay!
谢谢你们看我的影片. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Bye bye. 再见.